Hello and welcome to the UK launch of the new 10th generation Honda Civic Hatchback. Now, we tested this car in Spain on its international launch and we rather liked it. But it's all important to get the car back on home soil to see how it reacts with our, well, less than friendly British tarmac. Visually, this latest incarnation of the Civic is certainly more dynamic than the model it replaces. It's quite raked, there are some strong profile lines running through its silhouette. And of course, the new Honda family face, that nice wide grille with some rather aggressive lights either side. It's a car that goes out of its way to be a bit different and put its own stamp on the family hatchback recipe. Our top specification prestige test car in brilliant sporty blue also wears some nice chrome trinkets. Our Civic's equipped with the all-new turbocharged VTEC engine, 1.5 litre, and that produces 180 brake horsepower and 220 Newton meters of torque. Now, all of that is sent to the front wheels via a CVT. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes about 8.5 seconds, making it no Ferrari, but certainly once that turbo's spooled up and comes into play, it makes strong progress. Now, the torque is quite important in terms of the characteristics of this engine, as it's available lower down than in its predecessor. That just makes the car more accessible, it's more usable over a broader range of speeds. And now onto that opinion-splitting notion of the CVT. It's the only automatic option you get in the new Civic, and to be honest, CVTs are still not my favourite form of transmission, but Honda have had a fair crack of the whip here. It just gets on with it. It's something that melts away into the background. It's a good match for this engine, to be fair. It just gets on with things. Yeah, you stamp on the throttle, you still get that 4,000 RPM moo from the car, which I dislike, but generally speaking, it behaves just the way you'd want it to. The car never feels caught up or in a knot when stopping and starting in traffic. It's very smooth. The refinement levels in the car overall are really good, and dare I say it, I think the CVT actually adds to that. There is a sport mode for the transmission, of which engages false ratios, which can be clicked through via these wheel-mounted paddles. In this setup, the car holds on to the revs all the way to the red line, and you can take manual control from these fast-responding paddles. Whilst the all-new Honda Civic is not the most enthralling car to drive in its class, it certainly goes about its business with an air of sophistication. It rides really well, even on these rather broken British roads that we have, and there's loads of reassuring grip to be had. The steering, actually pretty accurate. You can place the car exactly where you want it on the road, and if you want to take further control of the body roll through corners, you can stiffen up the dampers via this button down here. Overall refinement's pretty good. There's not too much in the way of wind and road noise, and the engine actually is exceptionally quiet. Take a moment to survey your surroundings and you'll find a cabin that's clean and modern and highly polished. The cascading dashboard with contrasting elements look really smart actually, and the new touchscreen infotainment display found front and centre is a big improvement over the one it replaces. It also features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The clear and easy to read triple driver's display is both unique and highly usable. Whilst this prestige model enjoys toys such as full leather heated seats, which are actually really quite supportive, wireless mobile phone charger, dual zone climate control, and on this model a glass panoramic sunroof. The cabin's overall fit and finish is really good, and this leads to a sense of durability and high quality. The three rear occupants of this car do lose out a little on headroom thanks to the sloping roofline of this car. However, those with gangly legs will be perfectly accommodated as there's plenty of legroom. And in prestige trim, those leather seats back there are heated also. A gripe with the 9th generation Civic was rear visibility, and in this car I have to say it is improved. Boot space is a class-leading 478 litres with the addition of underfloor storage. Honda claim that this car emits 139 grams per kilometre of CO2 and will return 46 mpg combined. The new Civic is a highly accomplished, well-executed family car that covers a broad range of bases very, very well. You can have one of these CVT-equipped top specification cars from £27,550.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for all of the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For breaking news and written reviews, visit www.insidelane.co.uk.